Joshua Turner from Belleville Martial Arts Institute. We talked in a previous video that I was going to do the basic 9 kicks of Isshinryu karate, as well as teaching kata for some of my more advanced students. So now I'm going to go ahead and start out with the Isshinryu 9 kicks. The first kick we teach is my Gary. Now all of our kicks start out with the right foot in the back, hands in the hips. Okay, this is basically your seisan stance. Hands on the hips. We do this to help build balance. You're going to be putting pressure on your hips, driving yourself towards the floor. I'm basically all the kicks except for a couple. The first kick is the my Gary. It's our front snap kick. First thing you're going to do is you're going to lift the foot up, bring the knee up, point the knee at the target, extend the knee, bring it back, recoil, put the foot down. Slowly again. That's a my Gary at full speed. And then we switch, we do both feet. Second kick we're going to teach is my kanata. My kanata is the heel thrust kick. The heel thrust kick is used to push an opponent away from you using the heel of your foot. In this kick, we slide the foot forward, bring the knee up as high as you can get it. You're going to try to drive it even into your knee. You're going to place the heel of your foot onto your opponent's chest and thrust forward. If you can't get it that high, you get the heel up as high as you can get it. Make sure you're pushing forward with the heel, though. That's the most important part of this kick. Switch feet. Third kick is Shoba Kanata. Shoba Kanata is the crossover kick. The crossover kick is used to strike at the ankles or the knees of an opponent standing to the side of you or even at a 45-degree angle. For this kick, right foot behind, you're going to drive the knee straight up. Make sure you lift the heel of the raised foot over top of the base leg's knee. Drive it straight down. Bring it back over top of the knee and down. Shoba Kanata. Next is Shoba Gary. Shoba Gary is a side kick using the ball of the foot. We start out facing senior Q when we do Shoba Gary. The first thing you do in this kick is you listen. You listen for an opponent running towards you. Then we're going to look at our opponent, drop down into a cat stance, and it's very similar to a my Gary using the ball of the foot, but it is to the side, so that's what makes it a Shoba Gary basically, because it's a side kick. Again, we're going to listen, turn the head, drop it to your cat stance, kick to the groin with the ball of the foot. Next kick is Yoko Gary. Yoko Gary is a side kick using the blade of the foot, using your peripheral vision. On this kick, you don't actually look directly at your opponent. You know he's there. Maybe you have to keep your eyes on another opponent right here in front of you. You're fighting 2 people. In this case, we're going to lift the foot straight. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the foot really close to the inside of my knee on the base leg, exposing the blade of the foot. That way when I extend the foot, the blade already has the correct angle on it. Throw it to the side, goes to the floating ribs, then you place it back down behind. That's a Yoko Gary. Next is the Sakuta Gary. Sakuta Gary is a forward angle kick. It is used to attack the knees of an opponent in front of you or even off to a 45-degree angle somewhere in front of you. This kick, I'm also going to use the blade of my foot. I'm going to bring the foot up to the knee. Do the same thing with my foot. I'm going to turn it at that angle, perpendicular to the ground, so that when I extend the foot, the blade of the foot is already pointing at the direction it needs to be. At a 45-degree angle, forward angle kick. Sakuta Gary. Next kick is Hizagari. Hizagari is our knee kick. It's for an opponent right in front of you. What you're going to do is you're going to put one hand out. Start out with our right hand and our right foot. We're going to slide the foot straight back, almost like you're trying to kick back on a skateboard. Okay? Slide the foot back. Bring the knee up. Make sure the toes are pointing down and the leg is tucked in as tight as you can get it. That tightens up all the muscles and bones inside the knee. Make sure you don't injure yourself when you make impact. Next kick is Atocha Gary. Atocha Gary is our squat kick. In Atocha Gary, we start an Atocha Gary in a ready position. Atocha Gary is for somebody coming straight at you. You're going to have to step to the side to avoid your attacker. You're going to cock the leg up, and you're going to use the ball of your foot again to strike your opponent in the solar plexus, groin, wherever you can get them. Step to one side, lift the leg up, kick, switch your guard, step to the other side, lift the leg up, kick, step back into the line where you began from. The last kick we're going to go over is a front kick, back kick. I'm going to do it facing front and backwards to show you what it looks like from both sides. Front kick, back kick is just that. It's a my Gary. It was the same as the first kick you learned. And then it's the back kick behind you. You're going to start out in what we would call right guard or left guard stance. If you're mirror imaging me, this is the left guard stance with the left leg in the back. And what I would be doing is I'm going to throw a straight my Gary front kick. Make sure I look over my shoulder. I got to pinpoint the spot on my opponent where I want to strike. Bring the head down, bring the leg up, straight behind me. Front kick, back kick. One more time. Front kick, back kick. Come facing the other way. Front kick, look behind, back kick. One more time. Front kick, back kick. Those are the kicks of Isshinryu. There was a comment that I read. Somebody was asking me about my right from my left. When I'm performing these kicks, when I'm performing the basics, everything except for the katas that I can get away with anyway, I'll be performing the mirror image. So when I tell you right foot out, I'm going to have my left foot out. But that's only so that my students, while watching me, will be able to mirror image me, make it a little bit easier for them to learn the technique. Okay, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good day.